Oh, hello there! It's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back to the Firefly Funhouse, my fireflies. Did you miss me? You know, time is funny, isn't it? It never stops, never slows down, and yet it always brings us back to where we started. Back to unfinished business. Do you hear it, friends? That ticking? It's the sound of change, the sound of inevitability. The world is about to shift, my friends. The winds are howling and the shadows. Oh, the shadows are restless. They know what you fear most. They know what keeps you up at night. And you know what else? He knows too. He hasn't forgotten. He doesn't forgive. And he certainly doesn't let go. You see, there are debts to be paid, scores to settle, and souls to claim. Oh, but don't worry, this isn't the end. No. This is just the beginning. A new era is dawning. The entire landscape of this business, of this world, is about to change forever. They thought they were safe. They thought the nightmare was over. But you can't kill what's already dead. He's not finished. Not yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series, and what a way to start the show here on Friday Night SmackDown. Bray Wyatt with a message, the first time that we've seen him ever since SummerSlam, where we saw the Fiend return. But as for right now, we have the new WWE Women's Champion after a successful cash-in back at Cyber Sunday. Tiffany Stratton cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase on Nia Jax and was successful in gaining the WWE Women's Championship. And she's here on Friday Night SmackDown to have a celebration. So let's see what the new champion has got to say here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most fabulous celebration SmackDown has ever seen, because Tiffy time has officially begun. You know, I've been waiting for this moment for what feels like forever. Months and months of carrying the Money in the Bank briefcase, listening to people, certain people, say that I was too scared to cash it in, that I didn't have what it takes. And let's not forget, Nia Jax. She made it her personal mission to bully me, humiliate me, and remind me every single week that if I failed my cash-in, I'd be the first ever woman to fail a Money in the Bank contract. That failure would be all I'd ever be remembered for. But guess what, Nia? I didn't fail. At Cyber Sunday, I waited for the perfect moment, just like I said I would, and I cashed in. And now, I'm standing here as your WWE Women's Champion.
Okay, here we go. The former Women's Champion. It is Nia Jax. As Tiffany Stratton watches on as Nia Jax enters the stage area. What is she going to say to Tiffany Stratton here? And it's all about that championship right there.
Ungrateful. That's what you are, Tiffany. Ungrateful. After everything I did for you, the guidance, the help, showing you how to navigate this business, you repay me by stabbing me in the back? You think you're standing here because of your own brilliance? Let me remind you, Tiffany, I made you relevant. Without me, you'd still be prancing around with that briefcase, too scared to use it.
Oh, is that what you think, Nia? That you made me? Let me refresh your memory, because it seems like you've conveniently forgotten something. The SmackDown after Survivor Series, you were sitting at home, irrelevant, forgotten. And who brought you back to WWE? Me. I gave you a second chance. I brought you back, and what did you do? You threw it all in my face. You don't get to spin this, Nier. You spent months tearing me down, making me question myself, all because you were scared. Scared that I'd cash in and do exactly what I did at Cyber Sunday. Well, guess what, Nier? I'm not scared anymore. I'm the WWE Women's Champion, and it's officially Tiffy time.
You think this is over? You think I'm just going to let you waltz around with my title? Enjoy this little moment, Tiffany, because I'm coming for you.
Oh, Nier, you can try. But let me remind you, just like at Cyber Sunday, you'll always come up short when it matters most.
Well, it seems like... Oh, hold on a second. I was just about to say, it seems like things aren't done between Nia Jax and Tiffany, but Naomi from the crowd striking Tiffany Stratton from behind. We haven't seen Naomi in quite some time either. She's someone who's kind of been lost in the shuffle, but she's back, and, well, I'm just getting word that this is going to be a title match. Tiffany Stratton is putting her championship on the line against Naomi, right here, right now. Naomi still the complete opposite of what we're used to seeing her during this entire Universe Mode series. She's gone with the darker look. She's not exactly feeling the glow as of right now, as now she targets the knee of Tiffany Stratton. She's trying to gain that Women's Championship. What a start that would be for Naomi's return if she's able to defeat Tiffany Stratton here. And Tiffany Stratton, as of late, has a terrible win-loss record. I can't remember the last time that she won a match. The last match that she may have won may have actually been that Money in the Bank ladder match, which was all the way back at the start of the series. So Tiffany Stratton is looking to really try and assert her dominance here tonight and try and turn her momentum around, I guess. She's the new Women's Champion, and her first match is going to be a title defense here. So it's a big, big night for Tiffany Stratton. There's now Tiffany with Naomi down on the ground. Just going to target the shoulders here. Trying to almost dislocate the shoulders of Naomi. But it's interesting that Naomi seemed to attack Tiffany from behind after Nia Jax, causing a little bit of a distraction, you might say. Nia Jax coming out and taking Tiffany's attention towards the ramp area. Perhaps that was something planned, maybe? A little plan between Nia Jax and Naomi, perhaps? But as of right now, Tiffany Stratton is doing very well at trying to stay on top here. However, Naomi finds a reversal and then sends the Women's Champion into the steel steps. And Naomi just continuing the assault on the outside, going for a leg drop but missing on that one. And Tiffany Stratton able to connect with a neck breaker onto that concrete floor, as now Naomi sent back into the ring. And Tiffany Stratton just going to take her time on the outside, making her way back into the ring. Naomi's in quite a state here, struggling to get back to her feet. Big kick to the midsection by Tiffany, big right hands as well. And now Tiffany Stratton setting her up. Alabama Slam connecting, and into the cover she goes to retain the championship. Tiffany Stratton, no. Naomi is able to kick out. So Tiffany Stratton probably caught off guard a little bit here tonight with the fact that Naomi has just come out of the crowd. And I'm not even sure if Tiffany Stratton is aware that her championship is on the line. You would hope that she is aware. But now Tiffany Stratton looking to head to the top rope, and Naomi wisely heading to the outside, getting out of danger. And now Naomi with Tiffany Stratton planting her down onto the mat and into that leg drop. Now big kick to the spine as well. The boos ringing around the stadium, around the crowd for Naomi here. The crowd well and truly behind Tiffany Stratton, but Naomi into that split-legged moonsault. But a big kick out found. That came out of absolutely nowhere, making me struggle to talk. A shock to the system for me. I can't imagine how Tiffany Stratton would have felt after receiving that. Planting Naomi face first into the canvas. Tiffany Stratton top rope into a swanton bomb, but she's not able to connect with it. Naomi able to avoid that one. These two seem to know each other quite well, and especially Naomi. She's avoiding the big attacks from Tiffany Stratton. A big kick there by Naomi. Now Naomi heading to the apron. What has she got planned here? Naomi, oh my word, Tiffany Stratton. It looked like she may have connected with a basement drop kick there, but Naomi somehow shrugging it off and continuing the onslaught here. My word, these two laying it all out on the line here tonight. Big kick to the spine again by Naomi. A big drop kick as well. Naomi is doing quite well here actually tonight. This is quite an even matchup between these two. Very back and forth. Is now into a bit of a gator roll there, and then into a bit of a crossface as well to follow. Tiffany Stratton is struggling a little bit right now as she rolls to the outside. Naomi up to the top rope. What she got planned here? Going for the leg drop, but she misses out on that one. That's not going to be good for the spine. Connecting onto that concrete floor on the outside. A big slap there by Tiffany Stratton and into a standing moonsault. You know that Tiffany Stratton loves her moonsaults. And if she can connect with that prettiest moonsault ever, you have to think that this match may be done. And now Tiffany Stratton off of the ropes, off of a springboard, into the cover for the victory. No. Tiffy time isn't quite continuing just yet, but she needs to keep the offense up. Now stomping away at the fingers and the hand of Naomi here. And Tiffany Stratton now, but she could be going for it. Prettiest moonsault ever. We just mentioned it just a moment ago. And this could be it. Tiffany Stratton to retain. She's done it. Well, Tiffy time can truly continue here as Tiffany Stratton picks up her first victory in I don't know how long. Of course, you can count that Money in the Bank cash-in as a victory, but I'm talking about before that. It's been a very long time since we've seen Tiffany Stratton celebrating inside the ring. But what a moment that is for her. Holding that championship up high. But here is Nia Jax. And I did say it doesn't seem like we're finished between these two. And I guess they feel the exact same way. And ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we have Blair Davenport out here. So more of the female action, or the female division, I should say. So Blair Davenport has turned to Alexa Bliss recently, as she claims that she needs Alexa Bliss's help to try and target Uncle Howdy. But the question is, will Alexa Bliss help her? Well, Alexa Bliss is guiding her to the ring here tonight, so that's probably a bit of a promising sign for Blair Davenport. Maybe Alexa Bliss is considering it. Although Alexa really has to think about the repercussions that could come from that. She finally got herself free from the Wyatts. Well, she could be putting herself back into the mix there if she is going to go ahead and help Blair Davenport. But Blair Davenport needs to remain focused here tonight. And she's got a big matchup here. And a big challenge. She's been on one hell of a roll recently, and she'll be looking to continue that here tonight. And here she is making her return to Friday Night SmackDown in action. It is Bayley, the former Rome model. Bayley, obviously formerly the leader of Damage Control. So she is not a part of that group anymore, thanks to Sasha Banks. And it seems like Bayley has not finished with Sasha Banks, because We saw Bayley return back at the SmackDown Here Comes the Pain premium live event. And interestingly enough, we didn't see Bayley at Cyber Sunday. There was some speculation that Bayley may have been that special guest referee in that match between Nia Jax and Sasha Banks, but Tiffany Stratton will be thankful that she was the one that was chosen. And she was able to utilize that Money in the Bank briefcase, but Bayley here tonight on her return to Friday Night SmackDown. She'll be looking to get a big victory, but it's going to be one hell of a challenge because, as we said during the entrance of Blair Davenport, she's on one hell of a roll right now. So Blair Davenport and Bayley about to go head to head here. This is a big matchup. Alexa Bliss at ringside in the corner of Blair Davenport, but Bayley right out the gates is not messing about here. Went for a clothesline, but just missed out on that one. Blair Davenport able to dodge that. Now into the corner. Bayley just targeting the leg and the knee of Blair Davenport here. Now Blair Davenport finds a reversal with some big strikes to the midsection. A bit of a slow start to this matchup. These two just trying to feel each other out in the early goings. It's now Blair Davenport looking to increase the pace here into a back body drop and then a kick to the spine as well to follow for good measure. Blair Davenport, oh my word, massive kick to the midsection and a kick to the back of the head as well. Brutal stuff by Blair Davenport. This is the kind of attitude that we've seen from Blair ever since she was unmasked as Auntie Howdy back at SummerSlam. And interestingly enough, that was against Alexa Bliss, but now it seems like those two may be about to team up together. But Blair Davenport up to the top rope, went for a double foot stomp, but just missed out on that one as Bayley was able to roll out of the way. But Blair Davenport is doing very well right now. She's able to stay on top of things here. Bayley may be feeling a little bit of rust, but big elbow by Bayley. And she looks to turn this match around, turn the momentum around back into her favour. But Blair Davenport really has done her homework. And she's feeling it right now. The crowd is definitely behind Blair and not so much Bayley. Would have thought that maybe after all that time away, the crowd may have started to miss Bayley, but it seems like Bayley hasn't changed since before SummerSlam. Seems like she's the same person. And some people were speculating, would she turn on Damage Control and maybe even side with Sasha Banks, but it seems like she hasn't decided to do just that, or at least that's how it seems at the moment. And now Bayley finds a reversal in the corner. Back to her feet. Taking Blair over to the ropes. What she got planned here? Big kick to the hamstring there. And now clubbing blows to the spine as well to follow. Really trying to wear Blair Davenport down. Into the corner once again and looking for an elbow, but Blair finds one of her own. And now Blair Davenport up to the top rope with a missile drop kick. Right on the button and into the cover she goes for the victory over Bayley. Can she do it? No. Bayley is able to power out. The veteran Bayley. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep her down. As now Blair Davenport was looking to back things up there into the corner. I wonder what she was thinking about. But now off the ropes goes Bayley. And into another back body drop. Blair Davenport now, slamming Bayley down on the back of her neck and into the bridging pin. But no, Bayley able to power out before one. And Blair Davenport telling Bayley she doesn't know who she's dealing with here. Now Blair, what's she going for here? Blair Davenport looking for the stomp to the back of the head, but just missed out on that one. Bayley has done her own homework as well. Blair Davenport once again finding a reversal, sending Bayley into the corner. As Bayley goes for the quick switch. Now going to drive Blair Davenport's face into the turnbuckle, but Blair finds a reversal once again. These two really going back and forth here. An even matchup, and Blair Davenport with the knee to the jaw right on the button. This one's all over. Bayley to fall to Blair Davenport, but no. She's able to power out. As this crowd just appreciating the match that these two are putting on for them. Blair Davenport up to the top rope once again. What is she thinking about? Oh, she's thinking... Well, I'm not sure what she was thinking. She had second thoughts, it seems like. A stomp to the spine now, Bayley. Oh, Bayley finds a reversal. Or at least able to dodge whatever attack Blair Davenport was going for. Another big elbow by Bayley. Sharp elbow delivered. Now just driving Blair Davenport's head into the canvas. Bayley stomping away on the face of Blair Davenport. Now at the arm as well. Blair Davenport can't allow Bayley to get too much momentum here. Because once Bayley gets going, it's hard to stop her. As she heads to the top rope, I think we know what's coming. She loves to go for that elbow drop. And connecting right on the heart of Blair Davenport. And now we know what's to follow. Blair Davenport is in deep, deep trouble right here. As Bayley sets her up for the rose plant. And Bayley into the cover. This one's got to be all over, surely. Bayley for the victory. No, Blair Davenport is hanging in there. Bayley can't believe it. As now Alexa Bliss is getting herself involved, just causing a little bit of a distraction here to Bayley. Perhaps trying to help Blair Davenport recover. She did spare her a couple of minutes, and Blair able to recover out of the corner and take advantage of the situation. Bayley up to the top rope. What is Blair thinking about from here? Blair Davenport now with Bayley in position for a super Falcon Arrow. Well, Blair Davenport, I think she can't believe what she's just done. And now Blair Davenport with the knee to the jaw once again. Into the cover she goes for the victory. She's got to do it. No! Bayley again gets the shoulder up. The crowd can't believe what they're seeing right now. And I don't think I can either. How are these two still fighting? Into the corner we go. Looking for a big knee strike once again, but Bayley, oh my word, she's caught Blair Davenport into another rose plant right in front of Alexa Bliss for the victory here. Surely this has to do it. No, Blair Davenport is still hanging in there. Now Bayley straight off the ropes into an elbow drop, but Blair Davenport once again finds a reversal. Such a back and forth fight between these two, and now Bayley's had enough. She's trying to lock in that guillotine choke. It doesn't look like she's quite got it cinched in. She's only got one arm around the jaw. And Blair Davenport is able to slide on out of it. That may have cost Bayley. If she was able to get both hands locked underneath the jaw, then that could have been the victory right there. But Blair Davenport now on the offense with a big knee to the side of the head again. Blair Davenport loves to utilize those knee strikes. Now Bayley sent into the corner again. Well, what a return this is to Friday Night SmackDown for Bayley. A tough, tough challenge for her here tonight. Blair Davenport continuing the onslaught. And what's she thinking about now? Blair Davenport heading to the outside, having a quick word with Alexa Bliss. Now heading back in again, perhaps getting a little bit of advice. Blair Davenport may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed as to the moment that she's having right now, facing one of the greats in this division, and she's going toe-to-toe with her. But Bayley able to perhaps take advantage of the hesitation by Blair Davenport, and Bayley with a clubbing blow. And now Bayley going to target a hand, stomping away here at Blair Davenport. And Bayley going to head to the top rope once again. I think she may be thinking about another elbow drop here. She is. Bayley setting it up, connecting again, and into the cover. Is this going to do it? Blair Davenport in trouble, but no. She's powered out again, and Bayley once again, she cannot believe it, but she says that it's all over. And you've got to think if she connects with this, a third rose plant, connecting, surely it's all over right now. Bayley for the victory over Blair Davenport. She's done it. My, oh my. Well, both of these women can hold their heads up high, but Bayley is victorious. Blair Davenport may have lost out on this one, but she put one hell of a performance in against one of the veterans of the division here. Hold on a second, what? Oh my God, Blair, get out of the ring. Get out of the ring. Uncle Howdy is here, and oh my goodness, he's got the mandible claw cinched in on Blair Davenport and planting her on the canvas. And well, Uncle Howdy seems to be struggling within himself a little bit. Oh my word. And ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we have the new United States champion, LA Knight, is out here tonight. And interestingly enough, I've heard that LA Knight wants to do an open challenge here. So he's only just won the championship, but he wants to defend the title immediately after winning it. And I guess LA Knight wants to be known as a fighting champion. But he does have some words for the WWE Universe before we get into that open challenge. So I guess we're going to hear from the United States champion himself and see what his thoughts are and see why he wants to do this open challenge. And the crowd well and truly behind the megastar as always. What a turnaround he's had.
Let me talk to you. Cyber Sunday. Oh, yeah. That's the night the megastar did what he said he was going to do. That's the night I took that United States Championship, held it up high, and showed the whole damn world what LA Knight is all about. Yeah. But this right here, this wasn't just a win. This was a statement. This was a reminder to everybody who thought I couldn't do it, to everybody who tried to hold me down. You see, this year, it started off with fireworks, baby. I stepped into this ring, and I beat the likes of Cody Rhodes. Yeah, the so-called American Nightmare. I put him down for the count. Then I climbed the ladder and grabbed that money in the bank briefcase, and everybody thought it was my time. And then SummerSlam happened. I went for it all. Jey Uso was down and out, and I was this close to cashing in and becoming the top dog. But it didn't go my way. I failed. And when I tried to bounce back, I got blindsided by a so-called rated R superstar. Yeah, Edge, you put me on the shelf, you made sure I couldn't fight, and you thought that was the end of LA Knight? Nah, you can't stop the megastar. Yeah, because now I'm back, I'm better, and I've got this. This means it's my time to shine. This is my fresh start. And let me tell you, this title isn't gonna sit on my shoulder just to look pretty. No. I'm going to be a fighting champion. That means every single week, I'm putting it on the line. Starting with this. Chad Gable, you want your rematch? Don't worry, pal, you're going to get it. You brought the fight at Cyber Sunday, and I'll give you another shot. But that's not tonight. No, tonight, I'm feeling generous. Tonight, I'm throwing out the challenge. Anybody back there who thinks they've got what it takes to take this title from me, come on out and prove it.
So who's it going to be? Who's going to answer the call? Oh my God. Well, I don't think LA Knight would have wanted this man to answer the call. The last time LA Knight was in the ring before Cyber Sunday and before he made his big return, this man put him on the shelf. And LA Knight did briefly mention that during that promo just now, but rated R superstar, he's also back. We haven't seen him since he faced off against Cody Rhodes back at Clash at the Castle. Cody Rhodes is another name who's gone on the quiet side of things. But the rated R superstar grabbing a microphone now and just approaching cautiously, it seems like.
Well. Look who finally made it back. LA Knight, the new United States champion. Congratulations, kid. You earned it. But let's get one thing straight. You only have that title because I put you on the map. You think this is your time to shine? You think you've arrived? Let me remind you of something, Knight. I'm the rated R superstar. I don't just take people out. I end careers. And tonight, I'm gonna take that shiny little belt and prove that you're nothing more than a one-hit wonder.
Oh, is that right? You think you're gonna end me, huh? Let me remind you of something, old man. You put me on the shelf, but you didn't finish the job. And now you're looking at the guy who's gonna send you packing. You want a shot at this title, you got it. But after tonight, Edge, you're gonna wish you stayed retired.
And well, it seems like there's still some bad blood between these two, as Edge just going all out before the referee can even start the match. Just pounding away at LA Knight here, trying to get the upper hand, it seems like. Perhaps Edge may even realize that LA Knight is a little bit more of a threat than before. Edge trying to take the opportunity as it arose. He is the ultimate opportunist after all, as now LA Knight able to send Edge onto the apron here. Big strike, big right hand, another one to follow. LA Knight just sending Edge down to the concrete floor in front of the announce desk, as now he heads up to the top rope. And LA Knight, what's he got planned? He's gonna fly the United States champion with a double axe handle and then a knee to the jaw. Really taking the fight to the rated R superstar here tonight. I guess that LA Knight may have learnt his lesson from their previous encounter. But the rated R superstar is someone that you cannot overlook. At any given moment, he can take an opportunity and he could flip the match on its head. Of course, there is champion's advantage here. Had two title matches here tonight. First, the women's championship. Tiffany Stratton able to retain. Can LA Knight do the same thing? It's a big challenge for him, but we also need to mention the fact that LA Knight did state that Chad Gable will get his rematch. As LA Knight did state that he wants to be that fighting champion and he's happy to give Chad Gable a rematch. Regardless of the fact that we had some interference back at Cyber Sunday by Julius Creed. So it seems like maybe the Creed brothers may have officially sided with Chad Gable. Seems to be an ongoing thing between them. And now Edge into a sit-out powerbomb, planting LA Knight, but a big kick-out found by the champion. So LA Knight and Chad Gable, it will be official that they will face off for that United States Championship at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. I guess that's why LA Knight wanted to get a match out of the way here and now, so he has some time to recover, I guess. He did state that he wanted to put that championship on the line week in, week out, but I don't think Batista, the general manager, is going to allow that to happen. Doesn't want a title match every single week. LA Knight's going to get a little bit battered and bruised if he does that. He won't be able to keep up with it. But Edge now pounding away at LA Knight. And again, Edge just maybe trying to bust LA Knight open, just like he did the first time around that these two faced. As Edge now into a swinging neck breaker, dropping LA Knight on the back of his head. LA Knight wisely heading to the apron, creating a little bit of space between the two, giving himself a chance to recover. And now Edge, well, just beating away at the chest of LA Knight here. Big clubbing blows as the crowd chant away and count with Edge. Even though they're definitely not behind Edge, they seem to enjoy that. But now Edge on the outside into a DDT onto the concrete floor. Planting LA Knight's head onto that concrete floor. Now Edge looking for a crossface on the outside, so it's not going to count if LA Knight taps out here. But is LA Knight going to tap? Is he going to take the easy way out? No. LA Knight able to break the hold. Edge trying to inflict more punishment, it seems like, on the outside, but LA Knight sending Edge into the steel steps. LA Knight showing a little bit of frustration there as he threw Edge into those steel steps. Perhaps maybe LA Knight is thinking about trying to take a count-out victory, but Edge is back to his feet, heads back into the ring, so that's not going to be the case here. And now off the ropes, but LA Knight finds a big reversal, big strike to the ribs. And side Russian leg sweep connecting by LA Knight. LA Knight now just stalking Edge. May have something planned. There's now Edge crawling away into the corner. LA Knight just continuing the attack here. Not giving Edge a moment to breathe here. And LA Knight, again, he's got something planned here, but it seems like he can't quite get Edge in position. Edge back to his feet. And now LA Knight, up goes Edge, and then it's tossed behind him. Not sure what you call that move, but impressive stuff that by LA Knight. Big drop kick as well. As now LA Knight looking to drag Edge towards the middle of the ring, perhaps thinking about maybe finishing the match. No. Thought he may have been thinking about a pinfall, but no. Drives the knee to the back of the head. And LA Knight, you can see the confidence really growing within the United States Championship, or champion I should say, not the championship itself, that doesn't make any sense. And now LA Knight, this must be what he was trying to set up. LA Knight off the rope, megastar elbow connecting, into the cover he goes to retain the championship. No, Edge is able to power out this time. LA Knight can't quite believe it, but LA Knight now thinking about that BFT. If this connects, no. Edge able to find a reversal. Oh my word, a massive knee strike to the jaw. If that was going to connect, then surely this match would have been all over. Now stomping away at the spine, and then a kick to the face as well by Edge. Edge really targeting the limbs here, trying to wear LA Knight down, wear the champion down. And Edge double knees to the spine there. And now into the cover he goes. Edge for the victory, but no. LA Knight showing more resiliency than what we saw previously. And now off the ropes goes, and oh my word, into the spear out of absolutely nowhere. Edge for the victory, this could be it. New champion, no. LA Knight again able to power out as Edge is feeling fired up here. Brings LA Knight back to his feet again, off the ropes, no, over the rope this time. Big right hand by Edge. Oh, LA Knight finds a reversal, but then a step up Enziguri. Takes LA Knight down to the concrete floor again. And Edge now is just thinking about it, and he's headed up to the top rope. I'm not sure this is the wisest decision. We've seen him do this a couple of times in this matchup. And Edge with a big fist. A big strike to the head of LA Knight from the top rope, and now LA Knight able to find a reversal. And LA Knight with a reverse DDT, dropping Edge on the back of his skull this time. Before sending him back into the ring, probably a wise decision by LA Knight. He wants to get a definitive win here, I'm sure. Big strikes by LA Knight. As Edge up onto his shoulder, but no, Edge slides in behind and into a DDT, and it looks like LA Knight may have been busted wide open here. And, well, LA Knight, his championship reign is in big, big trouble because of spear connecting. Edge into the cover for the victory. New champion, no! LA Knight once again able to get that shoulder up. His championship reign was just a moment away from slipping through his fingers. As Edge now looking for a crossface. This could actually be it. LA Knight just a few inches away from the ropes. Is he going to be able to reach the ropes or break the hold here? Oh, Edge has released the hold himself. Perhaps he's thinking about something else, but a big boot connecting by LA Knight. That may have been a mistake by Edge. He could have kept that hold locked in and may have even finished this matchup, but LA Knight now setting up the BFT connecting, and into the cover he goes to retain the championship. LA Knight, has he done it? He has. As the megastar reigns supreme once again. A big, big victory for LA Knight. So he will be heading to the Royal Rumble to take on Chad Gable in a rematch for the United States Championship. A massive, massive victory for LA Knight. Really turned his Universe Mode career around. Impressive stuff for LA Knight, the megastar. As he's handed his championship once again. And he's even customized it as well. That's something that I didn't mention during the entrance. Big victory for LA Knight. So as we look to close out the show here on Friday Night SmackDown, we have one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Sami Zayn, out here, and he's got a bit of a message for the WWE Universe. Be interesting to see what he has to say, especially after the fact that Kevin Owens almost package pile drive Jey Uso back at Cyber Sunday. Jey Uso obviously took on Kevin Owens after winning the vote, but he was nowhere near 100%. He put in one hell of a fight, but I'm sure that's not going to be the last that we see of Jey Uso and Kevin Owens. Let's see what Sami Zayn has got to say to the WWE Universe here to close out Friday Night SmackDown.
You know, I've been a lot of things in my career. An underdog, a conspiracy theorist, a member of the bloodline. But the one thing I've always been is honest. So when I came out here tonight to talk about what happened at Cyber Sunday, I wanted to be real with all of you. What happened to Jey Uso before Cyber Sunday was tragic. Jey, man, I know you're watching this. I just want you to know I was one of the first people to check on you after the attack. I had your back then, and I have your back now. I swear.
Yo, Sammy, first of all, I appreciate you checking on me, dog. I really do. But let's not act like you don't know the truth about what happened to me. Matter of fact, let's cut through all this fake love, because you and I both know you ain't as innocent as you trying to act.
Jey, what are you talking about? I've been on your side. I've been trying to keep the peace around here.
Yeah? You keeping the peace, huh? Then why does it feel like you hiding something? You talking about being my boy, but I want to hear it from you, Sammy. Look me in the eye and tell me you ain't had nothing to do with what happened last week.
Come on, Jey. You really think I'd do that to you? After everything we've been through together, you're like family to me, man.
Family? That's funny, because family don't stab each other in the back. But you know what? I had a feeling you'd try to play it off like this, so I came prepared.
Well, Jey Uso seems to be hinting at something, almost as if he knows something that we don't. Well, we've got the CCTV footage here. Why is Jey Uso showing us this? This is the attack, obviously, from last week, where Jey Uso was left bloodied in the car park, and we can see he just got sent through the car window and his hand was slammed into the door. Hold on a second. Did I just see what I think I saw? Gonna just zoom in here. Oh my word. It's Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was the man behind the attack last week all along. No, it can't be.
Okay, fine. You got me. But Jey, listen to me. It wasn't personal, all right? I was just doing what I had to do.
You had to do it. You had to do it. Man, miss me with that garbage, Sammy. You ain't nothing but a snake. And now you're going to get what's coming to you. But first, I got to take care of some business. I'm officially entering the Royal Rumble match. And mark my words, I'm going to win it. And I'm taking back what's mine.
Jey, you may want to look behind you, because Solo Sikoa, the tribal chief, is here. Samoan Spike. And, well, is main event Jey Uso even going to be able to make it to the Royal Rumble after this? He's still trying to recover from that attack, and now he's getting attacked once again. Jey Uso can't catch a break here. A second Samoan Spike. And oh my word, he's going for a third. Solo Sikoa with a third Samoan Spike.
Roman, this one's for you. You remember Clash at the Castle, right? Nah, I'm not talking about when my bloodline took on the Wyatt 6 a few months back. I'm talking about 2022, Cardiff, Wales. Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship. Drew had you beat Roman, but guess what? I saved your ass, because that's when the elders sent me. That's when I made sure you kept that
undisputed championship, every match you had after that, every defense, you know it was because of me. I was the one who made sure the bloodline stayed on top. But things have changed, Roman. The elders, they got a new message. They're tired of all this infighting. They want this war to end. And the only way it ends is with me and you. Royal Rumble, Tribal Combat, the OTC versus the real Tribal Chief. Get ready, Roman. I'm coming for that head of the table.